why your comfort zone is secretly destroying you. Your comfort zone isn't keeping you safe. It's keeping you stuck. When we go through life, nothing grows on top of the mountain. Everything grows down in the bottom. That's where it nourishes. That's where it develops. And that's what you have to do. So here's 3 things that I think will help you unlock and get out of that stuck and move forward with what you need to do. Number 1, transformation. If you stick to the same habits, you're going to have the same life. But a lot of times we go through phases where everything is comfortable, everything is easy, but that's also the time when it's really hard to step into something new. When you develop patterns and you develop these routines, it's really difficult to change them. That's why we believe you have to wake up and do the hard shit. And I'm not saying it's huge things. It's very small things like getting up and going on a walk, getting up and eating correctly, get up and taking your time for yourself, getting time to write in your journal. Doing hard things helps you break those normal patterns, those normal routines, because we've been taught our whole life you have to live a specific way. What should you be? I don't believe in that. I think you can change every single day if you're willing to try to do the hard thing every single morning. Number 2, the big realization. You have to be aware that you're comfortable. You have to be aware that you're continuing to do the same thing. But I've always seen it as a road. You have your left lane and you have your right lane. And the left lane's usually super easy. It's the good job. It's the okay relationship. It's kind of the word subtle. You're okay with the life that you're living and you're content with it. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's something that you truly love to do. You have the right side of the lane, and that is the more difficult. That is climbing the mountain. That is failing. That is judgment. That is a lot of difficult things that you have to do and try to accomplish. But you have to realize that you're either going to stay the same if you do the same. So if you want to go to the right path, you're going to have to go through different things, different barriers, different doors in order to become something different. That's why we live on a quote, don't let your comfort zone kill you. Number 3, practical action. You can't do anything without action. So what we like to do is idea, action, execution. We call it the 5-inch to 32-inch rule. What happens is it just plays pinball in your head over and over and over. But that's where you have to take 5 inches between here and here, and then you have to take 32 inches from here to the dry erase board, here to the paper. That's when things have execution. So when you're in that position and you're tired and you're stuck and you don't want to do anything, you're going to have to find a way to get unstuck. So being aware and taking action to your awareness, and what I like to do is actually put all of my excuses down on a piece of paper and draw an arrow to solutions. Solutions change habits, habits change your life, and that's why you have to be unstuck. What's one thing you can do that's outside your comfort zone today? That's the question I have, is start with one thing that you feel like you can break a habit to and then try to stay consistent with. That's the whole goal here, is to get into the uncomfortable and figure out how you can grow, because without growth, you're staying the same. My entire life has changed because I was forced into being uncomfortable, and it helped me identify my entire life, helped me identify my happiness, my friendships, my business, because I was pushed out of my comfortability. I was just thrown in the trench. I was thrown in the furnace, and it's like, okay, I have to redevelop. I have to break down myself in order to learn myself and rebuild myself. That's why being uncomfortable is so important, and don't let your comfort zone kill you.